even care about the miasma anymore. Look, it's over. All right. It is a huge problem. The lack of T13s in this game. However, I no longer care that I can't build Cloak. I don't care. I don't care. Here's what I run Mystic with. Here's what I run. This is my Mystic Doom Raid team. It's unstoppable. It's unstoppable. This one shots Doom 1.1 because all you do is you ultimate attack with Doom. Does everyone know how good Deathpool is? Look, I kept going back and forth. Am I going to watch this video or skip this video? I think we're going to watch this. This is the lead up to it. And then we're going to watch the video because my man, I just talk about Genome. Genome's awesome. He's got this video. I was like, I want to know what Genome thinks about this too, because do people know how fucking baller Deathpool is? Deathpool is baller AF, people. And it's this right here. This is nuts. In raids, on enemy death, generate 1 ability energy for 2 random mystic allies. And that's cool. Okay, that's cool in itself. But look, this is the part that's extra cool. Is the part where it says that we're not at full energy on the start of the current turn. Beautiful. This prevents it from wasting. This prevents the energy from being wasted. So when you run this insane team, right? When you run this nuts team, where is this guy again? With Doom, Adam Warlock, Maw, and Silver Surfer, these guys all live or die on their ultimate attacks. Their basic attacks kind of suck. But their ultimate attacks are like the biggest ultimate attacks in the game. So they're like all instant death attacks. Doom's ultimate attack will clap everybody on the fucking board. Adam Warlock can drop 2 stuns on the board. Maw, health steal from everybody and turn bar increase. And then Silver Surfer is like 50%. He's taking everybody to 50% with his ultimate, basically, in most circumstances. So this is an amazing team. And it's just always killing, and the energy's flying, and it's not getting wasted, and it's nuts. So Cloak and Dagger, I don't know. I assume they're going to be great, but Deathpool is really so good that it has put, I'm just happy I gave all the miasma to her. I don't feel any need to give that over to Cloak. He can wait until I get more miasma. And you know what? If I don't have it, whatever. I'm not going to stress out about it. Another guy that doesn't stress out about things is my buddy Gino, who has made a video. Let me shut this off. He's made a video about Deathpool as well. And his thought, and he poses the question, is she necessary or skippable? Now, I don't think anybody is really skippable. It's you'll get them later. Do you need them now or can you get them later? Like Cloak and Dagger, I would say is skippable, okay? But I'm going to get them later. And I felt that way about Secret Avengers at the start. And then, doing 1.1, the current skill characters work, but they don't really work. Secret Avengers works like really good, like to the point where you don't even, there's no RNG involved. It's just win every time and no problems. And it's worth it. And I knew it was going to hold up. And they were easy to get. Had a bunch of skill gear. Took them all to tier 15. Had no problems with the mini uniques. Great. They didn't need stuff. Cloak and Dagger, especially Cloak, needing miasma. It's like, you know what? He's just going to have to wait. All right, let's get past his intro here and get into Gino. My buddy, just my editor, if you don't know. He also makes videos. Go check him out. Give him a like and subscribe. And let's see what he says about Deathpool, because he's in a different spot than me. He's entirely free to play. He's not in a top 20 alliance. He's playing a different game. His Deathpool's tier 12. He hasn't taken it to the levels that I have. He did the passive, which is interesting. I wouldn't have done the passive. I would have done, hey, don't do that. Play the video.
Of her.
There we go.
As you can see before you, I haven't gone all in on her because I'm not completely sold. Now I know
He's
she
not
is
sold.
bugged like no tomorrow right now, so that's.
You see, I'm curious why he did the passive over like the special and ultimate, because I find the passive to be skippable, but he might just be like, you know, kind of sold on passives. Is that Striker that is on her, or I forget what those look like. I think that's Raider. He has Raider on her. I would put Striker on her every time for the extra damage. So yeah, that's curious too.
Obviously affecting some of what she does, and so you know we're not getting a real glimpse at what she can do, but we'll see if they actually fix her kit or just rewrite it, as a lot of people seem to think they're going to do, which seems par for the course.
I think that's already been done.
So, but anyway, all that being said, even looking at what I was using currently, I didn't really have a great place for her. So I've been a little bit hesitant about dumping anything past tier 12 on her and putting any more tier.
I will say it's hard to find a spot for her if you're at a lower level. She doesn't even really go on any war teams. You really got to get, you know, Cloak and Dagger first before that's going to be a thing. And even then, I don't see that being like a good war team or anything. And yeah, I didn't think I had a spot for her until I saw the interaction between her and those other characters that I'm using on my raid team. If you have those characters, she's amazing.
Tier 4s into her. Maybe the basic was a bit rash. I don't know. I like the basic so much, but just all of her abilities are really good. So
the basic's good. That's why you make her a striker, quite honestly, yeah.
She is the tricky type of character where you just never know what button you want to push because they're all so bloody good. But that makes her at least a...
She is fun to play too. And basically you want to save her special for when ability block is on the board. And when you have Adam Warlock, which I don't think he has, so I think there's going to be less value in Deathpool for anyone who doesn't have Adam Warlock. And if you don't have Silver Surfer working, because Silver Surfer's going to drop ability block, Adam Warlock's going to drop ability block, she's going to spread that ability block with her special, and you hold it until that happens. You keep the basically when you can't use the ultimate, because you always want to use the ultimate and build up those 5 charges so that you can drop somebody like Doom. If you take her fully charged into the final, into like a Doom boss, you can kill Doom with 1 hit at pretty much any power level. She's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
More challenging character to use and thus requiring more brain cells. Not like it's a huge amount depending on your situation, but like it's less set it and forget it in this with her, and mostly because of her energy refills. She's constantly giving herself energy, so almost every ability is always off cooldown on her turn. So
True.
It really makes her kit kind of, in a way, kind of wonky, to be honest with you, because you're not really saving up for the ult. You use ult to build up to 5 charges to nuke something. Or, you know, do you want to spread debuffs around, or do you want to use...
You see, if anything, I would go skirmisher with her, mainly because of the lack of skirmishers, and maybe the striker thing wasn't the best. I mean, look, let me get back into this, because I got to solve this debate now with myself. You guys got me debating myself. Everybody's saying Raider, or this or that or the other. Look, I'm pretty sure it's striker because of this. Clear all negative effects on this character. If negative effects removed, heal self. And then it heals self for 10% max health. Attack primary and adjacent targets for 300 plus damage. Clear death proof. Flip stealth and speed up. If the attack's a minion, it just fucking decimates them. And it can't be blocked. So it's just a really good basic attack. And just giving her more damage. Well, I think the key behind making her a striker is because you want this passive to do even more damage, make more bigger, make this bigger. And I think that's why you would upgrade this. So I think for Genome, because he has upgraded the passive over everything else, you would go striker to get even more out of this. Whereas I'm missing out by not doing the passive. And yeah, he skipped this over here. This is important though. This is all no. This is so much more important than the passive. You want this. You want the special. You need the special. Everyone needs a special. Transfer all negative effects instead of 3. That means they pick the 3. You want to transfer all. Transfer all negative effects from this character to the primary target. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with the spreading of all effects. So I guess you could hold off on. I mean, I never really had that. The second attack doesn't work off the passive? I don't understand. Yeah, I feel Striker's the way to go on her. I could make a case for Skirmisher though because of all the debuffs that she's dropping and spreading. If that stops working, it could be very much like a Zemo thing. Where Zemo was like, oh, Raider. Everybody does Raider on Zemo, Raider Zemo. And then when he stops working, because if you were here, you saw my fight earlier where I couldn't drop ability block with Zemo on Doom and just ruined everything. And I think that was due to a deflex, so it wouldn't even matter. But the second you can't drop ability block with Zemo, it's over. The second she can't spread ability block with her special, her value is going to drop dramatically. No, I know Striker works off the basic and not the passive, but it's the damage. It's the overall damage that Striker gives you is what I'm saying. I know, fuck, dude, I'm not dumb. It's this right here. Gain plus 5% damage overall. Overall. That's what we're talking about. All right, Tawny, look. Gain 5% damage overall. It's not about the, I know it's the basic attack, but the reason why I think she's getting the Striker is because this is happening so much. The passive is happening so much. You want that to be more bigger with more damage. And that's what Striker's going to give you. All right, let's get back into the video. And my boy Genome.
Some amazing stuff. I mean, freaking basic is so good, right?
It is.
But, you know, sometimes you actually still want to use the basic even though you get full energy. All I'm saying is that she's kind of like Thanos somewhat in a way, in that she gives herself so much energy that really her cooldowns are almost meaningless, at least in a raid scenario. That's cool, though. I mean, it's cool. It's different, man. She's not so cut and dry as some people might think. But anyway, let's talk just a little bit about her and where I'm using her currently. Right now, our alliance is just running U7. U7.
It's really tricky to use her in the game right now. I'm only getting to use her because I'm in a top 20 alliance who is pushing 100% on the Doom raid. If you're not pushing 100% on the Doom raid, there are at least 6 people in your alliance who have no need for this character at all, which is really weird because you're just not getting to the Mystic Notes. And if you're running 30% on the Doom raid, there's like 12 people in your alliance that have no need for this character at all. It's really weird how they've limited how useful a new character is like this by making their raids so restrictive and poorly laid out. And I'm hoping they're going to fix that with Doom too.
7.5 actually, and I've slotted her in mostly for testing purposes into my Axeman team. Technically speaking, I wasn't running a full Axeman team. I've been subbing out Iceman for Kestrel just to speed things up, and I have plenty of other characters I could do that with. But I'm just enjoying the use of Axemen in the raid because they're so self-sufficient, and I mean, other than the last boss node, they just wreck everything, right, for the most part.
Yeah, if I was running Astonishing X-Men in the Ultimate 7, I don't even know why I'd be in, I wouldn't be in the market for anything. I just max out my Astonishing X-Men and call it a day. I can't imagine that my Astonishing X-Men, there's no point. Yeah, so if you're in a lower alliance, it's going to be really hard to justify an expenditure in Deathpool. 100%. It's like for the future. It's the same. It's like they're selling us teams that we're going to need. I mean, good. By the time you need Deathpool, she'll be on a node, hopefully. She'll be farmable. Great. That's actually what we want. Honestly, people, it's what we've been asking for. We've been asking for characters that work at low star levels, and we've been asking that you don't need that they'll be farmable. by the time you need them, which is basically what we're getting. So the people that are struggling through the harder content right now are being sold things, kind of. And then new players, by the time they get to the problems, they will have the solutions, which is great. I think this is fantastic, actually. They might be making some moves to make this game better, and we might see that next year. We're not going to see it this year. This year sucks and it's going to be boring. But if they keep with this trend of power crept characters, they should all become available by next year, by the time the content that you'll need the characters for is hit. And then this game might actually be enjoyable at that time. It's possible.
And I've been slotting her in Kitty's spot. I do like Kitty Pryde a lot, actually. Believe it or not, I just love her on-demand group disrupt is amazing. And I love her clears, especially on assists. They're so good for things like Drax, what you see tons of. So
I don't think you're going to get the most out of Deathpool unless you have ability block on your team. If you don't have ability block on your team, I just don't think you're going to see the value in Deathpool. That's really where it's at, is spreading that ability block around. You can spread blind around on Astonishing X-Men, but I think that Jubilee does that enough on her own. You don't really need another character helping out with that. I think he's got an edit coming up here. I want to see a genome edit when he edits himself.
Right now, but oops. Oh yeah, we do. If I actually click the right button.
As clumsy as he is stupid.
There we go. I think I have a node where I can use Mystics right now. In the beta.
Yeah, let's see what he does here.
Yeah, let's just go do that so you get some gameplay footage, and then I'll kind of talk through a little bit about what makes this character tick and why I think.
Okay, he's got a decent team here. He's just gonna feed energy like crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're really not gonna see the value. He's got to get Surfer in there. Once you have Surfer ulting, ultimate attack. Like, I would take Minerva out, put Surfer in, because you're going to get enough heals with Ma. Just put Thanos so that he only feeds to Ma. Take Deathpool and Minerva and run that team. Of course, you can't now because the fucking raid's gone, and now we're stuck in the goddamn Gamma where you can't do shit and life isn't fun anymore. But you could try it like in the Ultimate 7 or something. Who knows? But that would be my suggestion for this team.
She's good. This... All right, this is gonna be kind of overkill. I'm gonna replace men here. You don't really need any extra heals with this.
There you go.
Just throw Surfer in there for some quickness, I guess.
Yeah, Surfer.
We'll throw Surfer.
Yes, Surfer.
And yeah, there's gonna be healing, flying all the place.
Good. You need that ability block.
But yeah, my initial impressions are she seems to be just kind of a nicety. I'm not sure how necessary she's going to be. Now, maybe once again in like next round of Doom raids when you need stronger characters for Mystic. Yeah, maybe that there. And she does have interesting tags.
Yeah, I mean, she's made for Doom 2. Whatever they're going to do for Doom 2, she's going to be absolutely vital for. For anyone who's running Ultimate 7, you don't need her. And depending on what you're doing on Doom, you probably don't really need her either. Not everybody does. Some people do, some people don't. But she's all you need. She does make Cloak and Dagger toll. I don't know what fucking point they could serve with her around.
For use in like things like Dark Dimension and all that. So probably a pretty safe character to build.
I would take Silver Surfer.
Right now, I'm just, for the current game, by no means absolutely necessary. Man,
oh my god.
These guys
what are they running?
So you saw our passive go off there. Let's just, I don't know why I'm thinking about this. I could just put this on auto basic.
So fucking...
Like, okay, so for example, here is an excellent opportunity to either nuke the guy with her ultimate, which you'll probably do because he has defense down, or we can spread the defense around, which makes right now
I would just put the charges
most appealing. So nothing complicated, right? But a lot of times you are faced with that difficult choice. Wow, she didn't spread anything there. Of whether you just want to nuke it down or not. It could be a really dangerous character, right? So yeah, let's see if we can get some more examples here. I could just wreck with Kestrel there, but let's just ease it up. I don't have too many nodes. I think I can use Mystics right now. So I was hoping they relaunch another U7 raid so I could show her in some action, but such as it is right now.
You see, the thing with Deathpool is he's not quite capitalizing the way you can with her. You can constantly ultimate attack. You don't have to, you play an entirely different way when you have her. I'll get the footage soon to show you, but you play a different way. you don't play the same. Where you might hold ultimate attacks and use strategy, you just jam on the ultimate attacks and everything dies, and then all the abilities come back. And you just keep doing that until it's done. It's ridiculously strong. Like, he's underdoing what he could be doing right now.
Now, green guns.
Because of that key point where the energy, it doesn't go to a person if they're capped out. If the abilities are capped out, then they don't get the energy, and that's the key. That's why you want to keep you want to keep the special capped out. You actually intentionally do not want to use the special. You want to only ultimate attack, and that makes it so the energy all goes to the ultimate. That's what you need.
See, their passive kicked in, which is great. So let's see. Oh, for one time, it's not on cooldown, right? So I'd like to test that right now. So I'll leave him alive. Actually, well. We'll just use her.
Now, what does suck about Deathpool and what is going to change is that right now he could use her ultimate attack and kill Green Goblin, and then she should trigger and hit someone else. She's not going to do that right now because she's bugged, but it will work, and that will be better.
Ultimate here. See if it nukes. Not quite. Doesn't do the damage you think it would. I mean, it ramps up, but it's not the
See, you should ultimate. See, you should ultimate with Maw right there. He's holding it because he's used to playing where you might not get it back, or you'll get it back. With Deathpool, you can just jam on those ultimates.
That was going to be.
It doesn't matter. It's
crazy. Debuffs around that actually stick. I'm gonna
ultimate with Thanos.
Thanos here.
Boom.
Try to drag us out a little bit further because I want to show.
Ultimate with Kestrel.
I'm actually going to single target Green Goblin here just so I don't kill two things with her Kestrel. Probably should put some weaker characters. I didn't think
ultimate with
okay,
Surfer.
so there's two there. Let's hit on
ultimate. You don't have to worry about it. It'll be back in seconds.
So I can see if I can actually get a spread here. Okay, so let's see if this spreads around here.
Not if you kill him.
Like it should, right? So I'll spread all negative effects from primary target to all adjacent target, and not spread stun, of course. Unless they just resist.
Oh, okay,
wow.
didn't kill him.
Again, there it is. Okay, so I didn't know if maybe it was bugged or whatever, but. So you can see how powerful that is. It's really strong. It's kind of like Carnage's basic on steroids. And honestly, the way she gets energy, it's almost like Carnage, right? Or better than Carnage, to be honest with you. And it's almost like a basic. And once again, that's both the. I mean, it's never really a bad thing to have choices, but it's kind of like the agony and the ecstasy, right? I mean, it's like you want to use other things like her basic sometimes. It's so good, but it's like, but her special is always up and her ultimate is always up. Shouldn't I be using those?
See, he's just been specialing with Surfer this whole time. I mean, you can see what she's doing. He's been specialing with Surfer the whole time, every single turn. He's always had it because of the insane energy that she's giving out. He could be doing that with his ultimate attack. He didn't. It's like one more dot of energy, and he could have been ultimate every single time. It's nuts. It's nuts. Everything.
See,
would
I'll
be
leave
done.
that for maybe a kill shot. Maybe I'll get some slow-mo kill shots for you there. With her. Dragging, and we're dragging. I guess we're not dragging. Hopefully he doesn't kill her. He shouldn't. And then, let's see if we can get a kill shot here. In slow-mo. See, there's some pretty interesting animations. A little bit jerky, but... very Mortal Kombat. Yeah, there's a kill. So...
she's got another one. I think if she kills with her basic, she blows some hearts out and stuff. It's kind of cool. All right. Anyways, I like that video. It's a very good insight that it's definitely not as clutch as it is for me. And like I'm saying, only good for me because we're running the hardest content. And we're pushing 100% on the 1.1 Doom. And so if you're doing that, then yeah, she's needed. If not, she can sit in your roster for a while. Everybody's going to need her at some point. So there's definitely that. All right. Let's move on. Let's see if we have anything else to do here. I think we're about ready to check out some Midnight Suns. Yeah, we're not gonna make it to the wee hours of the morning today. Oh shit! Should I try another arena attack with this? I think this is a total failure. I don't think this is a thing. I can't try to make this a thing. This doesn't work. Like you just, against Infinity Watch like this, you just have to have other Infinity Watch. I don't know what you, like Moondragon does feel a little superfluous. Like she's not really doing much there. When she does do stuff, it's worthwhile. I don't know. Could you stick Deathpool in there and have it matter? It's another striker. That's good. She doesn't do any of the energy shit outside of raids, though. Like, she's not even good. I would say Sharon Carter would be a character who would be more useful on something like this. You know what I was doing? I had a crazy team that was working really well. Let me try this weirdness. I did have something I was using to amazing effect. I think it was this, and then who else did I have in here? I forget who my... I was using this in RTA of all things. Let me get my music back up. But yeah, I was using this team in RTA and it was working. I should have saved it. It was all ability block though in Doom. Because when Doom ults, everything's over. It's all striker. Maybe I had a skirmisher. Did I have Nebula hanging out for whatever reason? I almost feel like maybe I had Nebula. Maybe I did. I might have had Nebula. Try it anyways. Alright, it might have been this. So you have your skirmisher, level 3. You got all these badass strikers. You have all this fucking ability block. Can this beat an Infinity Watch? I mean, you still have to have Adam Warlock. But this is all safe to build in my opinion. Whereas Infinity Watch is not. So I'm actually curious if this works. Let's fucking try this. I don't know. This would be like my advice. If I was following my advice today, my today advice, my past advice involved Infinity Watch. In my first infographic, I said Infinity Watch was good. All right, so I'm going to open here with Nebula's ult to clear off some of those evades. I don't think you can make... We just fucking lost Sharon. That sucked. You see, you can't make... They all have disrupt on them. So I can't make anything stick. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to beat Infinity Watch with anything other than Infinity Watch. And you can, but it's not going to be 100%. You got to deal with, like, RNG and all this kind of shit. Doom doesn't get to trigger. Yeah, this doesn't work. This works on like everything else. Doesn't work on Infinity Watch. Not happening. Not a thing. Don't try to make things that aren't Infinity Watch a thing. Look, they own the arena. That's what they're designed to do. I mean, basically, you got to use characters the way they're designed to be used. Yeah, Sam Cap might have given... I might have thrown Sam Cap. Maybe that's what I was doing. I don't fucking know. I wasn't trying against Infinity Watch, though. I was using it against, like, RTA teams. And it was working great against RTA teams, but that's RTA teams. This is the fucking arena, and only... Infinity Watch owns that shit. So, yeah, what was Deathpool made for? Mystic Raid nodes on the fucking Doom, too. So, using her outside of that is going to feel weird, because she's not made to do it. Fuck it. Nope, not a thing. If you can't beat Infinity Watch, I can't help you. You have to build Infinity Watch. There's no other options. All right, let's see. Raids, I'm good there. Let's see if there's any more war attacks. Then we're going to watch some Midnight Suns, because I haven't watched that yet. This is the full gameplay. We got the full gameplay. I'm excited. Maybe we can do yoga with magic. Bake cookies with Doctor Strange. Play Parcheesi with Beast. Alright, this I usually like to beat. Oh, we got some weird shit over here. We got a cloak. That's just fucking funky. I like Secret Avengers on this. Usually, they've done a little something weird over here, though. So now we have 2 tanks. We have blind. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm going to win. Yeah, the new console game. Consoles and PC. Kinds of stuff. All right, let's see what happens here. I haven't fought this. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know if they know what the fuck this is. Does anyone know what the fuck this is? Is this a common team? All right, we kill Phoenix. Because I don't want to deal with that. Oh shit, she didn't die. No, she'll die right here though. She'll die, and then she won't revive because Kestrel is fucking Kestrel. Melinda May, for the fucking win, nukes the summon. Oh, I should have done the heal instead of this. All right, now we can spawn our troopers. Put a hurt on Colossus because Colossus sucks now. All right, Sharon is blind, so I can't do what I normally do there, which is just clap Colossus's ass. But that's fine. I can always just do it to Juggernaut. We'll just fuck Juggernaut up instead of Colossus. It's cool. Like, I'm not going to say like this blind from Magneto is fun, but it's not like horrible. It's all right. Gives a shit. I don't care. So I'm just shooting Ghost because I don't know what else to do. It seems like the kind of dope, fresh, fly thing to do right now. Just shoot a Ghost. Fuck it. All right, Maria Hill is going to just lay waste. That's what she does. All right, here comes Sharon. Watch this. Remember when Juggernaut used to matter? Now he don't matter. He don't matter anymore. Just fuck Juggernaut. Oh, all that shit that he used to have. Who cares? Fucking cares. Who cares? Because old characters are trash now. So that's cool. That's cool. That's fun. It's fun, right, everybody? To have characters that used to be good not be good anymore. It's cool. It's not good at all. Like, not even remotely good. I'm not trying to cry about that. I'm just saying, they're not even remotely good. They're like a fucking joke. Oh, shit. Unless you get a game fucking freeze. Look, everybody. I had a sure win, and now I don't because the game fucking froze. So that's cool. Can I put this on auto? No, we just got a fucking freeze. Just froze out. There you go. So it doesn't matter how good your team is. Doesn't matter how good your team is. Everybody's froze? Did they push an update? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. We're going to win. We're going to win. Come on, win. Oh, shit. I might not lose a war attack. Yay! 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 What the fuck? Yeah, I put my credit card in and then it cleared right up. What the fuck? This fucking game. Why do we do this to ourselves? I hate war. See, if that was a close war, that'd be a total brown trouser time. All right, so what do you even do anymore? This is Marauders. Marauders, which you could beat with Shadowlands. I guess I could use a Black Order on this shit. That's kind of old. The old thing to do. That's the thing to do, right? Just use some Black Order on this. Let's see if Black Order still does anything. Does Black Order... Black Order still does something? I think that's what I was crying about. It's like, Black Order no longer works on things. I'm sad. I mean, I am. Well, the thing about Black Order not working on things anymore is that there's still a place for Brotherhood. And that's not really happening with Black Order as much, which I predicted that Black Order would kind of be like Brotherhood, but it's worse. It's like, I guess Brotherhood got 2 new characters. So maybe at some point we'll get 2 new like Black Order characters, and that will revive Black Order. Next year, maybe sometime. Because that's what it took. I mean, you know, Brotherhood was fucking useless. until they got Toad and Blob. And then some people still don't put Pyro on their defense team, and then that sucks. And then they should really put Toad on there because he was invented to make them useful again. And if you don't do that, you get beaten by Heartgrave, and it makes you look really bad, and you don't want that to happen to you because Heartgrave really sucks at war. Yeah, Supergiant would be a great one to add to the Black Order. That would be the one to do if you were going to do that. Is this over? Did Black Order win something? No, not yet. The unkillable Kestrel, who can't be killed. Can you you know what? Just do this. There we go. And then do some of that. And then somebody can kill Silver Surfer some year? Does Silver Surfer die? Is that possible to kill Silver Surfer? I don't know. I don't know about Lady Death. It's a weird one. I think it'd have to be Black Order-ish. Supergiant's the only other Black Order that I know. And yeah, I mean, there's you can't have Death and Deathpool exist in the same reality. Apparently. So I've heard. All right. Fuck this game. All right. We will... It's been fun hanging out with everybody here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to be back Friday. And Friday, we are definitely going to watch that live stream with Cerebro, hoping it'll be as enjoyable as the last time. Hey, if not more, who the fuck knows? I mean, the last one was really good for a lot of content with us here on the channel. We're going to play you out tonight with a song as we normally do. Let me get rid of this over here. And not sure what the fuck we're going to play tonight. I know we had a hype train tonight. That was exciting. That was exciting. Thank you to all the mobile gamer people. If you're still hanging out here, thanks for joining us. We do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesdays and Fridays, we're here at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Mondays a little earlier at 6:30, and we normally have a guest. I'm actually working on getting a guest from a different Scopely game. I believe it's Star Trek Fleet Command. I have one of the top content creators for Star Trek Fleet Command I've been talking to. We're going to try to get him on. I've sent out a lot of feelers to other content creators. If you know any of them, send them my way. I'm going to try to play different games Monday, do first impressions of them, talk about what's different about them, what we can compare to with Marvel Strike Force, what's going on there, what's going on here. My streaming times are right here on Twitch, man. Just look at my schedule. My schedule's accurate. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Oh, Lunatic's here. Would love to come on. What game do you stream? Marvel Strike Force, right? Yeah, I do guests every Monday, so we should talk. You're on the non-voice server, so we'll set that up too. We try to get all the non-voice on. We had a nice round table last time. All right, let's play it out tonight. I think we're gonna do. Jeez, I gotta record more songs. I gotta get more songs than what I have here. I gotta get back into that. I'm so fucking busy. Thank you, Valgrath. Thank you, Valgrath. I think we'll play this. All right, everybody. You can trust me. I'm Mr. Heartgrave. Grave Diggers, let me know where you're at. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. Keep digging.
Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence caused such silence. Who are we? my